There is a ranch in Nevada near Area 51 that was secretly researched by Bob Bigelow's original Skinwalker Ranch team of psychic spies. For decades, while simultaneously researching Skinwalker Ranch, the NIDS team was searching for the lost entrance into a giant cave system of ancient alien artifacts. An abandoned alien mining operation leading to a 500-foot underground pyramid hiding a UFO nicknamed the Mount Wilson Manta Ray. For thousands of years, indigenous people have known and protected its secrets. For decades, top secret government teams, even before Ronald Reagan's Star Wars program, were scouring the ranch attempting to recover the metamaterials, biological material, and ancient unknown artifacts, and were stopped by an explosion of paranormal activity. Animal mutilations, alien abductions, poltergeist activity, moving orbs of light and shadow figures, strange glitches in time, and the ghost of a Native American shaman appearing alongside with 3 extraterrestrial beings who protect the land. Now, new leaked whistleblower evidence has confirmed the truth behind these local legends. New ancient artifacts are being discovered, and mysterious energy is transmitting from the meadow, and an undiscovered tunnel entrance has been found. Independent researchers, scientists, archaeologists, and Native American historians have joined me, Carl Crusher, to uncover the truth. We are on a mission to find the lost entrance into the underground and uncover the real mystery of Mount Wilson Ranch. Notice the humanoid figures with no legs, and how the arms and the hands have 3 fingers or 4. How the shoulders come out. It's a lot to take in, right? Yeah, it's like a rocket man coming down, right? See the eyes and the head at the top? And it's like a flame booster at the bottom, almost like a pod people or something. Look at, and down below here is how the arms come off squared with 3 fingers. And then there's like no legs. It's just like the abdomen drops off into like a flame or something, or maybe they are legs, but they look real funny, like they've got giant sweatpants on, spacesuits on.
That one has 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one has 4 there. 3 there.
Yeah. 3 on one hand and 4 on the other is very common. All the way into Utah, clear over by the Grand Canyon, I'll see glyphs where there's 3 fingers on one hand and 4 on the other. Okay. This here is like almost like an Anunnaki star symbol like you see in Sumeria. And then there's like a footprint, like this long, weird footprint. Squiggles. This is almost like a serpent lion with a snake tongue or something. But this whole crack has been rubbed. The whole line going along. And then it's like everything below it is all this like underworld of things, you know, all the way down. This is all rubbed. See the lines and the symbols. There's an antelope, and they started right to left. So a lot of this, if it was a timeline, would have gone from right to left this way, which is why a lot of the animals are facing to the left.
Thank you, people.
Yes, isn't that cool? Are you? Well, there you go. I think it's amazing, yeah. Look at this, how the whole line goes up. So cool. Yeah.
It's almost like that same, like, hey, I got parallel lines and a cross to it.
The Nazca lines, yeah, like a giant mapping system or something from overhead.
Is it like a bird?
Yeah, it almost looks like a person with like sitting
So
sitting down holding his own ankles or something, but he's got this small head and these super long arms. But then right next to him is like two more, and they almost look like brooches that you would pin through, or I don't know, they're like, it goes from like a person to the weird figure with like a foot or something, and these lines coming out. What's with the feet coming down and up, and the guy with these dots coming down from the sky?
Yeah.
Star people.
Yeah, I was thinking it looks like people inside.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like people inside of something.
Coming down from the sky and up from the ground. This is one of the most ancient petroglyph symbols ever. This goes over to Pyramid Lake on the other side of the Nevada test site. These are carved all over the rocks, these diamond things. Like giant fish scales or dragon scales all over everything over there.
Or a two-dimensional helix.
Well, the other thing is a lot of my Native American friends say that these are meant to be viewed holographically, or like a fractal. So you would look at them through a prism or a piece of crystal, and they would flip image or mirror image and reveal other symbols or paths or faces or all kinds of stuff. So the thing to do is walk along here with a mirror, or almost like a kaleidoscope, and see what it reveals, you know. There's so much just worn off down here too, who knows? Like, you'd have to LiDAR scan it or something to pull it all back. Like doorways, right? Or like, yeah, they're just like big walls, like they're storybooks.
Much better. Choose a light source.
You can see them faded down below. There's just, wow. More footprints and things and spirals, big bullseye. And then we have these the ones down below, and then over to the right there's the figures there too, with like no arms or legs over there. These ones are odd, and this one's been painted over with red ochre too, red pigment. And I can't decide if these are a rectangular head with earrings or if those are the eyes. You feel how quiet that just got? It's almost like coming down from the sky. These figures arrive. It's like 3 or 4 entities or something. This line comes down here, forms this symbol, and then this curves around the rock here like a saddle, and it goes on to be this whole timeline. Layers and layers of it. We made it back over to these petroglyphs. Yeah, and Jeff and I were calling this one Big Head. But in the comments, people are saying it looks like a spider crawling down. Like this could be the abdomen, the legs. It does look like legs coming off here. All this does look like a spider crawling down the rock. It's pretty cool. But Jeff came up here and said, look at Big Head. I think that's so cool. But I've seen these symbols here that look like a beehive, almost with the antenna coming off. I've seen these clear over in Utah, and they actually have people inside of them. But you've got this whole story that plays out. You have this man, he's a little bit more elaborate with his arms out like that. He is a man, you can tell. He does have the earrings on again with that same interesting shaped head. I've been told that this on one hand depicts an overhead view of the village, but to me it also kind of looks like some sort of a cosmic craft, or almost like a vimana, like some sort of a ship, you know. And we have these triangular symbols in the bottom of it, almost that look like rocket thrusters or something funny like that. I know that that sounds strange, but even as you look up here, you have these same sort of like, that look like craft or something with those beings inside and coming out as well. So I mean, I've seen this in so many other places. Look at this. If this is not, I don't know what it is. That looks like a person. It looks like a person. It looks like they're inside something with feet. It looks like a freaking spaceship with rocket thrusters or something. And then this guy with antenna and the square head and his buddy like that got out. It's like there's two people came on a ship, and then here they are. Stick figures inside of them. And then outside of them, like there's, I don't know. It does, yes. It's, you have to look at it in different tones and stuff. These little micro goats, ramen heads or something. That's pretty cool. And then over there on that wall behind you is a bunch more. It's very windy, guys. Sorry. Oh, look at these, how cute these are. Look at how tiny. These little microglyphs. Those are adorable. It's like a whole herd of antelope right there. But they're so tiny, they're like thumbnail size. Look at that. That is so cute. Microglyphs, right? Isn't that adorable? Look at them. That's like my thumb. And these tiny little herd of goats or something there, all the way down. So cute. Look at this one, Stephanie, and look at the antlers on this guy. This is like some extinct buck. Look at the antlers.
Yeah.
Those don't run around the mountains here anymore.
No.
Like, look at that. His head rack goes clear up to here.
Oh, yeah.
His antlers are huge. Huge. And then this is like a, look at Mr. Caveman. That's so cool.
What do these mean?
This could have indicated the throwing of a spear or an arrow, and the way that when you throw an attle, how it wobbles through the air when you throw it at an animal. So this could be a hunter throwing his attle at the big deer hunt. You know, he's on the hunt or something.
So this is movement?
Yeah, it could be. I could also, that's what I would guess. This looks like a whole hunter stone to me. Like these guys would hang out here and carve this and then go out in the valley and hunt from here. Like maybe out this way.
Yeah.
So cool though. Like here's some faded ones here too.
Oh, I came here this year, that season.
Yeah, it could have been how many times they came back and what they got each year when they came. It could be that simple, a hunter's log, hunter book. It's pretty cool. I just may have spotted some new ones I've never seen before right here. Look at those. All the way, even right down here by me. There's a little guy and like a glyph there, and then up to the right, this almost looks like a figure, something above him, spiral or something. This is rubbed off, and then up here is a bunch more. Right here. Okay. Then all the way up. Even right down here is all carved. I can't tell what that is. That's like something I saw in the sky or something. Wow. All the way down. Interesting. Weird. And then right by this. Look at all these little goats and antelope and symbols down below. And the background gamma radiation, ambient air. But let's face it, it's a radiation sensor at the little alien, right? It's a big. Oh, really? It's windy. We have a full moon tonight. Look at this. There is the mountain. There is the full moon. Here is the lower meadow. Look at the settlers cabin right now. Wow. This is cool. Turn my flashlight on. Should we do a walkthrough of the settlers cabin tonight? It is the Halloween party. If there is something buried under the meadow out there, or something watching me from the tree line, like from the bonus episode of Beyond Skinwalker Ranch, oh, I don't know, this is the place. Okay, let's go. Through the old cabin. There's a shop back in there. You really gotta wonder what's under the ground out there. Is there some kind of a alien mining operation like the documents that have been sent to us or leaked to us? Is there a tunnel going under here and there's some aliens in stasis sleep underground right here? I don't know. Or is it a phased array? Is it some kind of a secret patented technology that Bigelow's team or Howard Hughes buried under here? Some psychotronic directed energy system or Project Bluebeam stuff that was buried here. Why did they have the tractor stuck from Skinwalker Ranch that ended up at Skinwalker Ranch? Why was there an animal mutilation right out here in the meadow? Right there. There's been poltergeist activity that's occurred in this cabin, original to the property, late 1800s. Let's go inside. This is the room where a family was having dinner and all the dishes levitated up in the air and crashed against the wall. And sometimes it's like there's a strange pulsing radiation and we've got strong infrasound signals and weird energy coming out of this building and this lower meadow. Okay. Feels pretty quiet and peaceful. This trip has been all really good, positive energy. So let's go up to the Halloween party and see who's here.